Hey everyone, welcome back to Fish Pond Farm. I started upstairs today, which is not typically where I am, but oh well, it works. I'm super excited to be back and playing this again, and hopefully I remember to do the thing that I'm telling myself to remember to do, and so I'm going to try to get all of the stuff that I'm trying to do done. And to do that, I need to first check a chest, and if not, then I need to stall long enough for a certain building to open. There's nothing in there. Okay, that's why. Alright. But I also have just general things to do. I really need to work on getting more stone and more seaweed because I need to be getting more fish ponds because I also have the glacier fish now, so I really want to be able to put that in a pond eventually. Thank you for the clay, I guess. But first of all, I have to remember the thing that I'm trying to remember, because if I don't, then I'm never gonna remember it. And that thing is... Okay. I do not have any slingshots, which means that I do have to go to the Adventurers Guild to be able to eventually, ideally, why is this not working? I see, okay. But I need to be able to get a slingshot because I need to go try, nope. That's not right. I need to go try to see if I can use that on the island because that is what I think was being implied by one of the messages on there. But I also don't know if I need specific, I pretty much never use the slingshot in this game, so I don't know if I need like stone or something to use with the slingshot or how that works, because I really don't want to use up all of my stone when I need it for so many other things, but also if I have to, I guess I will try to do that. I'm still sort of figuring out a lot of the stuff about many island things, just because I don't really do all that much on the island, normally, so, okay. Well, if I'm waiting for that stuff, I guess I will just take care of everything around the farm that I need to do first because they don't open until way later. So I will just grab these. No, don't eat it. Okay. I'm currently recording. It's about 1 a.m. Actually, it's 12:59 right now. But I'm recording because I'm trying to get all of my videos finished before I leave on Monday. I'm going on a road trip with my dad. For 5 days, we're driving a couple states away for a family situation. And then driving back. And so I'm trying to get everything ready to hopefully have videos all through this week. But if I don't, again, I still don't have internet here. Unfortunately, I'm getting it set up next week, but it will actually be while I'm gone that I get it set up, but my mom will be able to let the people in to set it up. But I am doing my best to get these recordings done. I need to get 2 more done after this if I want to have enough for the whole week, because this would be Wednesday's video. But it's also kind of complicated because I have to get this done, record hopefully 2 more after it, and then pack up a few things, water all my plants, and then drive to my parents' house all tonight, hopefully. So I'm trying to think about all of the stuff that I have to remember in that situation while also thinking about all the stuff I have to remember in the game as well. So there's a lot of stuff going on right now, especially because I have just adultish things that I need to take care of as well, related to the internship that I'm going to do and also some school stuff. So it's kind of a messy situation with just trying to keep track of everything and being really distracted by it. But I'm doing my best to still record and try to be focused on it as much as I can. I managed to actually get all the stuff for the animals and everything else taken care of. I did not water these. There we go, that's better. Cool, okay. And now the guild is open, so I should go over there, but I'm gonna drop this off first. Throw that in there, there we go. Alright. Perfect. And I will just take the minecart, because I feel like that will probably be faster. Yay! More seeds. Okay. That one's cool, even though it isn't very good compared to a lot of the other ones that I have. Okay. Requires stones for ammo. What's the difference? Because I never use it. What's the difference between the slingshot and the master slingshot? Is one easier to use? Maybe, probably, that's it. Okay. So, then that means the only logical conclusion about this is I will spend the rest of the day in the mines getting as much stone as I can and also trying to practice with this thing because I really don't use them ever, so I really don't know how. And I don't know... Or no, wait a minute. Right click. Okay. Okay, interesting. Well then, that is, I think, possibly going to be how I can get the walnuts that I currently can't reach. So I will just try and get a lot of stone, both for my fish ponds and then also for the slingshot. And hopefully I don't waste too much in here, because I'm not going to be using, I'm going to just be using a regular sword for everything that's in here with me. Because number one, my accuracy is not the best with a slingshot because I don't really do it very much. And also, I just have not practiced, and I don't want to use up all of that stone that I need for other things. So, for many reasons, I will be using the weapon that I am familiar with instead. Well, that's convenient. Okay. I need lots of stone, but I don't necessarily want to spend all my time doing combat things right now just because stone is a much higher priority right now, so I'm just gonna grab that. Ooh, copper. Just kind of go through this. And then this will allow me to ideally spend tomorrow on the island, and hopefully get all the ones that are out of my reach. And by ones, I mean golden walnuts, because they've been mocking me from the cliffs for the last however long it's been since I first went to the island. Do such little damage to me on these levels. Okay. But I need this. Perfect. I think I will go to the next floor. I was debating if I should get some more resources on that floor, but I think it's fine to just go to this one. This one actually has a lot of good resources other than just stone, so this is kind of a nice floor to be on. Alright, more stone. Lots of copper in just normal stones on this floor, which is pretty nice. Even though I have a lot of copper already, but it's always useful. Oh, the slingshot says how much ammo I have in it. That's really convenient. The fishing pole doesn't do that with how much bait I have. But then again, you can use the fishing pole without bait, so it's maybe not quite as essential to know. It still works, even if there's no bait. It just maybe isn't quite as effective. Perfect. Okay, it's getting pretty late and my energy is also pretty low, so I think I'm going to leave now. Oh wait, I'm gonna just quickly grab these and then leave. This is why it's useful to check the next floor before you leave, but I'm going to come grab this. And oh, there's so much. Okay, I really want to do this floor, but I'm gonna be responsible and go back home because it is getting late and I want to make sure that I have full energy and health and everything tomorrow, because I really need to be able to go to the island and do lots of productive things that I would like to be able to do. Oh, I got a lot of stone, which was my goal, but it's still really exciting to see. Okay, but I'm gonna stack all of that, take the stone back, because I do need that, and get rid of the sap, because I do not need it. Okay, yep, go to sleep. Not bad. And I'm getting closer, still not there yet, but closer to being able to afford the thing about finding the walnuts. And depending on how many I manage to get by just shooting them off, maybe I will get to that today. Probably not. I don't think so. But I'll get closer at least. Did I just pickaxe my thing? I might have. That was dangerous. I should not do that. Also, I'm recording this, like I said, after midnight. But it's technically Sunday now because it is after midnight, but it's the 5th or 6th of July, depending on whether you count the day changing after you sleep versus what the actual calendar says after midnight. And so there are still some people doing fireworks in the neighborhood, and I just heard it, and I don't know if it picked up in the recording, but since like the 2nd of July until now, there've just been some, ooh, okay, there've been some random fireworks happening. They happen a lot more here than at my parents' house, so it's probably a good thing that Cosmos is not here right now, because he's actually not as bad as a lot of dogs that I know, but fireworks still freak him out a little bit. Definitely not quite as bad as my aunt's dog and some other people who I know, but I just want to make sure that he's not hearing them as much as possible. So on 4th of July, though, we normally my family, just my parents and sister and myself, will typically do a barbecue and then go watch fireworks and then come home and do some like sparklers and little things just in the street. And with that, we were making sure that Cosmos was okay after we did some. And we made him some chicken on the barbecue, so he got a little treat since the fireworks were a little bit stressful for him. And then I kept the windows of my parents' house shut because I was like, I don't want him to hear anything more loudly through an open window rather than the glass blocking some of the sound. And so we shut the window, and it was like midnight, and oh, it's raining. Interesting. I don't know if I've ever seen it raining here before. But anyway, so it was whoa. It was kind of okay, let me see if this is correct. We'll see. Okay. Do I have to be farther away? No. Okay. Maybe that's not. Maybe I have to be in a different place. That letter implied that this was how you get to them. Okay, was this a waste of time? Do I need to be somewhere else? Okay. Nope. Okay, apparently not. I don't know what to do then, because it sounds like... Let me see that note. Okay, this is the one that I sort of was led to believe that a slingshot would do something with it, but doesn't seem like it, unless it's like, hang on. What if I'm far away? I'm sorry to your tent. I did not mean to do that. Anyway, I really don't know. I thought that that was the right answer, but apparently it is not. But back to the thing about the window. So it was like midnight. And my family was done with fireworks, so we hadn't heard any in a while, and we thought that everyone else was kind of done too, and the window got opened, and I was putting some boxes in my car because a lot of stuff that I didn't need when I was living away for college, wait a minute, hang on. No. We put, oh well. We put it into, my bedroom for storage. And so I was putting some of the boxes in my car, and I was actually out in the street putting a box in my car, and this group of really drunk people walked past and went straight to basically the center intersection of two streets and lit a really loud, bright, like, full-size firework. Not like full-size, but like one of the biggest of the ones that you can sell. What the heck is that? Anyway, like the biggest that they sell that you can get without being like an actual pyrotechnic expert. But it was just really odd having to deal with that. And I went back in because it was loud and Cosmos was kind of a little bit freaked out, and I was trying to make sure that he was feeling okay. And he wasn't doing any of the, I feel like, kind of stereotypical behavior of, like, dogs with fireworks where they're like, it's designed to betray me. It wasn't like the stereotypical thing where it was, like, cowering under a bed, which I do know some dogs who are like that. But he was just kind of tense, and so I was making sure to give him a lot of extra attention and make sure that he was doing okay. And I think he was. He's definitely a little bit on edge, but he's doing pretty well. Okay. I was gonna do this. I don't feel like actually counting, so I'm gonna just keep guessing. I've guessed the highest 2 now. The other thing that I'm still really confused by is the whole stingrays in the cave to the southeast, because as far as I can see, there's no cave, unless they mean like right here. But I don't see any caves. Because that is one of the few fish that I still have to catch. Why are there littered newspapers out on a remote island? That sucks. Maybe tourists are destroying it. I don't know. Okay, well that's not very exciting. I did not mean to have that bounce back. Okay. Well, that's good, at least. I thought I was onto something with the slingshot, so now I'm kind of lost in terms of what to do with this suspicious lack of being able to get them off of the trees. And also I don't know where this cave is. I wonder if you're supposed to fix the shipwrecked boat, maybe, and that maybe gets you around another side of the island. I don't know. Like I've said, I really am not super familiar with a lot of the island stuff. So we'll see. Because I don't want to just resort to looking up stuff that I don't know. Because I feel like that takes away some of the fun. And with this game, I really haven't looked up very much, very often. Just because I kind of learned this game from my friend, so it's a game where I wasn't super lost at first. And in general, I don't really like to have things that I'm supposed to do spoiled in games very much. I think the one thing that I've really looked up consistently in this game is for when I'm trying to do perfection in games, both for the multiplayer one that I'm doing and also just for myself. I look up what people's favorite gifts are, because that isn't like a really big spoiler in terms of like trying to decipher a note or something. And it's just kind of like you do it and it just helps you make friends faster. Also, I'm going to try fishing over here, even though I don't really know if this will have any difference. Apparently not. But like, I think in terms of deciphering notes, I like to do it myself, and then if I'm really wrong, then I'm just wrong. Like, I thought a slingshot was the secret to being able to get the walnuts, and clearly it's not. And I don't really know if there is an answer to that, if it is like a riddle where it's just like, okay, well, you have to find something to shoot them with, or whether it's like, well, here's options. Like, it definitely could be something where it's just like, well, that would be nice if you could shoot them down, but I don't really know. I mean, that's definitely a possibility. I know it is getting a little bit late. Oh, I want to grab that, but I don't have inventory space. Oh, she's gone. Interesting. The other note that I don't understand is this one. I don't know where this is. Which I think makes kind of sense because I haven't really done too much exploring. There's an X here. What the heck? Nothing. Okay. Well. Also, that thing is there. But yeah, like, do you do anything with this? Oh, whoa! Wait a minute, I've never seen that before. I did not realize. That's kind of cool. I do feel like it's a little weird that the only thing you get out of a shipwreck is a walnut, but you know. Oh, and I have 10 now, so I can go do that thing with the one that wanted 10. Whoa, wait a minute. Okay, hang on. I have to get rid of stuff. I need stuff that is... I think I've had that one before. Okay. What the heck? Snake skull. Ooh, I do need that. Alright. That looks like it's something. Okay, but I need to leave because it's really late. But I do have stuff to come back to in the next one that I really want to try and do, because now I have this snake skull that I really need to deal with. I should have brought a warp totem, but I have the snake skull, and then I also have the, what's it called? The 10 walnuts that I will need for the parrot. I don't remember which one that is. Because I know there's the 20 for the sleep hut farm thing, whatever that thing's called, which seems very convenient, and I kind of do want to wait for that, but also I feel like I'm kind of getting to a little bit the limit of what I have figured out on this island. So maybe unlocking the next part would be more useful, and then going back, I am not sure. So, I'll have to consider it and figure out what I want to do with that. But I will just sell all these for now. That, and also sell all of these because I don't need them. I didn't really do anything with any of the animals or the basement today, but that is fine with me because I was doing other very important island work, but that is good for now. So many mussels. Not bad. Okay. I mean, definitely I could have earned more, but for what I was doing, I'm pretty satisfied with that. So, with that, I am going to probably go straight into doing another recording of this just because I am super motivated right now. I know what I need to go do on the island, and I need to remember to do. Oh, yes. Perfect. Okay. But I'm going to leave this episode here for now. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you liked it. If you did, please like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye!